Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. I'm going to share with you perspective from one of the most accurate chart analysts in the entire crypto space. And I think arguably he's probably been, out of all the analysts I follow, the most spot on to this point for this cycle. And I will tell you here at the outset, this analyst is expecting in the short term a 100% move for XRP against Bitcoin. He is absolutely expecting upwards of $20 in terms of price action for XRP this market cycle. And again, with the hit rate this guy has, take him seriously. And nobody knows for sure what's going to happen with price action. I certainly will always grant you that. But we're speaking in probabilities here when we're talking about what to expect from chart analysis. And especially, there's so many metrics that you can consider. I mean, even sentiment being one of those. I want to talk about that a little bit too, and even Credible Crypto does. It couldn't be more obvious that the moment we're in right now looks strikingly similar to moments in the past where XRP started to melt faces. That's where we are, roughly speaking, right now for this market cycle. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. At the time I'm recording this video, it is 10:21 p.m. Central Time, Monday, March 18th, 2024, and the market's heading a bit down. And you know what's kind of funny? Within the last few hours or so, XRP started a dramatic rally to the upside. In, I think, a little over an hour, it went up like 5 cents from, here, I'll just pull up the chart. It went from 61 cents, which is basically where it is now, to over 66 cents, about 66.5 cents. That's where it topped, and then it quickly, just as quickly as it went up, it went back to the downside. And this stuff, I'm sure that's just irritating so many people. And all I can do is laugh about it because I know that when stuff like this happens, which is historically normal, it doesn't matter. This isn't some sort of indication that something's bad or wrong. It's an indication that XRP has behaved like XRP has always behaved. And it's healthy to see that it's moving like this during times of excitement in the market. You don't typically see quick moves like this from XRP. You know, if we're in bear territory, that's not typically what happens. So I understand that people don't like that it went down just as quickly as it rose up, and to about the same degree, frankly. But that's not something to read into. There's no evidence that it is something we should be worried about. And here you have Bitcoin, $65,754 as I record this, and it just started tanking a little bit after XRP hit its most recent high of 66.5 cents just a few hours ago. It just is what it is. Market's doing what the market does. People still feeling pretty greedy, though. 79 out of 100 on the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. That is extreme greed. Now, there's this post from XRP community member and attorney Bill Morgan. As XRP was rising, he wrote, "More, please." And that was a few hours ago, and at the time, XRP was coming up on 66 cents. And then he noted this, and he posted this a little over an hour ago, 9:10 p.m., He said, every time XRP has a nice move up, Bitcoin steps in and falls. And there have been a lot of times where that actually has happened, but all you can do is laugh because big picture, like on the higher time frame, nothing's actually changed. There's not a bunch of negative stuff to consider that would lead anyone to reasonably conclude that what's most probable is this was it and it's all just going to fall apart and XRP won't do it. Like that, the idea of that is completely absurd to me. I don't humor the idea. It doesn't make sense to me. Here's a post from XRP community member Neatsbucks who simply wrote, "The XRP hate by its own holders is at all-time high. Yet unemotional chart and technical analysis guys are mostly bullish. Who will be right?" And so I wanted to ask you guys, who do you think's more likely to be correct? Is it the whiny internet bitches, or is it chart analysts like Credible Crypto who stay cool and have a high hit rate when it comes to calling what's most probable to occur in crypto markets? Who do you think's right? The people whining on the internet, or the people who are not emotionally harmed by this price action at all and have a better understanding of what is historically normal in this space? Well, obviously you got to side, if you got half a brain, you're going to side with the technical analysts on this one, not the emotional idiots out there. And so I shared this post this afternoon. I simply wrote, "The people bitching up a storm about XRP price don't realize that they are the indicator." And I stand by that, because when sentiment is at its worst, which you can see, I mean, well, pick a chart. XRP dominance, XRP BTC chart, XRP USD chart. Pick a chart. XRP ETH chart, XRP NVIDIA. Pick a chart. XRP looks abysmal. It's in the gutter. And I know that at these moments, that has been the moment right before it finally goes, because when there's a big enough disparity, then smart people are like, whoa, this looks really undervalued. People are paying attention. They'll start to buy, and then liquidity begets liquidity, price begets price, and it moves to the upside. That's just what happens. And so I understand that at these moments, you get the most people, the highest quantity of people bitching on the internet. And so that in and of itself is these individual people bitching, they are indicators. They just are. And here's a great example of one. Somebody responded to me because I'm just highlighting the people that are bitching about XRP price. They don't even realize that they're the indicator. And so this guy wrote to me and said, no, they aren't. The price is the indicator. And right now it's indicating it's absolute garbage, which will not pump this time. And so I simply wrote back to him and said, you're the indicator. Thanks for being an example. And he is. That guy is nothing against him on a personal level. He's an indicator. He is absolutely an indicator. There are a bunch of people like that. And so I just thanked them for being an example because they responded to me. People complaining on the internet, man. It's just what it is. So I want to get to the XRP stuff, but I'm going to first share with you a couple posts about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin does lead the market. So we need to be aware of what's happening with Bitcoin. Even if you're not excited about Bitcoin, even if you don't hold it, that's fine. But it still leads the way. And so there's this post this morning from chart analyst Credible Crypto. And he said, funding still flatline / healthy. However, it's worth noting that open interest is starting to build up again within this range. If we see an accompanying rise in open interest as we take our local highs, we have to consider that we may see another flush to the downside after, and that we may not be quite ready for expansion just yet. Doesn't change much on higher time frame, just means we have to be a little patient here on Bitcoin for some more days, and the $63,000 Bitcoin region may be tested once more. For now, though, eyes on our local highs. And so Bitcoin is going down at the time I'm recording this anyway. Should it continue to go down? He still thinks this is healthy. It doesn't change anything big picture. And I know people will be getting fearful. They're losing their ever-loving minds. At least some people, even though on the whole the market is still in extreme greed, there's still a lot of people that have a hard time with this stuff. It doesn't mean nothing's broken. This is normal. And in every major bull cycle, even during the bull run itself, there have been massive pullbacks. Way worse than this, frankly. This is nothing. Like, you should still be feeling excited despite the pullback. That's what I think anyway. Here's another post on Bitcoin, and this is just about an hour and a half ago, 8:43 p.m. Central Time from Credible Crypto. He said, here is our retest of the lows and the best risk-reward one can get for a potential long to our range highs. Expectation is that this level holds. If it doesn't, $63,000 Bitcoin comes a little early. And so look, even if that happens again, not the end of the world. Maybe it's not the most probable in his mind, but not a big deal. Still going to have major moves to the upside. I mean, months ago, he was saying that we'd have, individual months where Bitcoin would go up by like $20,000 to $30,000. And some people who don't know his track record were actually laughing at him and mocking him because that's what happens on the internet. And he was right, though. I mean, where was Bitcoin at the beginning of February? So call, low 40,000s, February 1st. Yeah, 42,000, it dipped a little bit lower. And then at the end of the month, where did we close exactly? 61,000. Yeah, 62. Yeah, so basically 61. So basically, Bitcoin did go up about 20 grand in a month. And so the reason I'm even mentioning this is because this stuff seems possible to people until it happens, and then it just seems obvious and normal. Same is true with XRP. The people bitching about XRP, well, they're going to shut the hell up as soon as it starts running, and then it will just be obvious. Yeah, well, of course, yeah. They'll be saying a lot of stuff that I'm saying right now, which is, yeah, well, of course it would, because XRP is a cryptocurrency that moves in tandem with the rest of the market. And obviously the market highly values it, which is why it's always for its entire life been in the top 10 coins by market cap. And so to think that it's not going to run, but Bitcoin and ETH are, you got your damn mind, son. It doesn't make logical sense. Here's a post from March 12th from Credible Crypto on XRP, and I shared this at the time, but I want to highlight it right here. It's a perfect table, set in the table type of post here. And he said, still in the position on XRP from below and just added to it for a third time, averaging up. XRP BTC and XRP ETH both just printed and confirmed bullish divergences on the D3. that window of outperformance that I discussed in my last video update on XRP might be around the corner. So again, that was on March 12th. It is now March 18th. And he has an update. And oh, actually, let me mention this too, because it might be in this post. Yeah, he's playing with leverage here. Now, mind you, he's a professional trader. I think that for the typical person playing with leverage is a horrible idea. But he longed at 10x XRP, 10x long. He's got some confidence here. It is going to be going higher. And so this morning, he had more to say about XRP because he's looking at a massive, massive move here. And I'm looking forward to it if for no other reason, not for the increase in my net worth. That'll be nice too, but mostly because I want all of the idiots whining on the internet to shut the hell up. That's the real reason. That's the primary reason I want the price of XRP to go. Yeah, life-changing. What that'd be kind of nice. But mostly, I want people to shut the hell up. That's pretty much it. So here's what Credible Crypto had to say. Topped up the XRP position here for the 4th time. USD and BTC pairings are in sync. Within our larger, higher time frame zone of demand, we now have a lower time frame accumulation base formed, a confirmed D3 bullish divergence. And if we close here in about 8 hours, we will have a double D3 bullish divergence. At the bare minimum, looking for a 15 to 20% move to the upside against Bitcoin. Next major resistance is 35% higher. And above that, we are looking at a 100% plus move up on XRP against Bitcoin. Assuming Bitcoin has found a local bottom here, which will be the case if local lows hold, XRP should perform much better than Bitcoin on the rebound. Yeah, so I think that, if you look at the bottom to the top for XRP and for Bitcoin, once this cycle is complete, you'll see that XRP put Bitcoin's performance to shame. That's what would be reasonable to suspect. And especially from this point, I mean, Bitcoin's already had some impressive and massive moves, right? Whereas XRP hasn't as much. There's a lot more room for XRP to run with way less money. And so in terms of a multiplier effect, yeah, XRP is going to put Bitcoin to shame, unquestionably, in my mind anyway. And then, of course, I see the point that nobody knows for sure, but this is what I think is most probable here. And with XRP being in the gutter against Bitcoin, we know it doesn't stay there forever. These moments are relatively short-lived. You trend in this direction for long periods of time. That's what happens leading up to bull markets. And then it's just suddenly not. That's where we are right now. So I've never felt more confident holding XRP, and I see a bunch of people whining on it. Okay, whatever. It's the right to do that. I have never felt more confident about XRP. Period. Somebody named Touchgrass to the Moon wrote to him and said, "Cred, I admire your conviction, but gosh dang. Pretty sad we even have to top our position for a 4th time. This dinosaur coin has been absolutely awful. Every coin I bought outperformed it by a mile so far. Random darts at a dartboard, almost anything in the top 200. Ha." And so Credible Crypto had the following response, which I think is reasonable, because once it runs, it's not going to matter that we had to wait. It won't matter anymore. It's either going to perform or it's not. And I'm in the camp of yes. I think what's most probable is yes, it performs. New all-time high, price discovery, the whole 9 yards. But here's what Credible Crypto said in response to that. The longer the consolidation, the greater the expansion. This just means more opportunity for people like me who have the patience to build larger positions on coins people think are dead / will never move again. Thankful for this opportunity. Yeah, that's the right mindset. And again, like I was saying earlier in the video, and it was brought up by that other XRP community member. Do you think all the people complaining on the internet, they must be right? Even though historically when they were complaining at similar moments, they were wrong. So are they right? Or are chart analysts like Credible Crypto right, who say, no, XRP is going to go? And again, I want to reiterate what I've been saying in recent days. I can't find a chart analyst, unless it's somebody who's just historically biased against XRP, like a maximalist. I can't find a reputable analyst who says XRP is not going to run. I can't find one. I'm not saying they don't exist, but they got to be super duper rare. Here's another response to Credible Crypto. Somebody named Hyamos wrote, "Thanks for the update, Cred. 2020, when you said you expect between $10 and $20, if I remember right, are you still expecting these numbers for this bull run, or did it change since then?" And they're talking about XRP again here. And he said, Credible Crypto said, yeah, no change. Nothing has changed. XRP is going somewhere in his mind, as far as where it's topping off, between $10 and $20. That's what he believes is going to happen. And again, he has an incredible hit rate. This is not some sort of fly-by-night analyst. And he's been the most accurate this cycle, probably. I'd have to think about that, but if not, then he's way up there. Here's another post from makemgreat again. Said, are you saying XRP will go up even when Bitcoin corrects in the coming days? And if so, by how much approximately? To which Credible Crypto responded, not necessarily. Just that it should perform well against Bitcoin regardless. If Bitcoin corrects, XRP USD may correct, but percent-wise, not much more than Bitcoin. If Bitcoin stays stable and or rises, however, XRP USD should rise much more percent-wise. Yeah, and so it's another way of pointing out XRP is going to outperform. That is what's most likely here. Yes. That makes all the sense in the world to me. Somebody named Akile wrote to Credible Crypto and said, I've seen you pull too many X's for me to doubt you, bro. But XRP, ... And when he says too many X's, he's talking about too many multiplier effects in terms of substantial gains, you know, based on all of his calls in the world of crypto. So he says, I've seen you pull too many X's for me to doubt you, bro. But XRP, I don't see how some can be so bullish on it. Incredible Crypto simply responded with 4 words. You will see soon. With a little smiley face after it. Yep. Yep, that's pretty much it. And there's another similar response here. Somebody named anointedape wrote to him and said, I genuinely don't understand why you like XRP so much. And Incredible Crypto wrote, you'll see soon. Yep. Absolutely. And that's what has happened in the past. It happened last market cycle when XRP started running, when all sorts of haters out there were saying, no, XRP is going out of the top 10 coins by market cap, or XRP is going to 0, and then it ran to $2. Yeah. That shut some people up. Somebody named HK wrote to Credible Crypto and said, it doesn't matter, this coin is doomed. Every pump retraces lower. Almost all pumps in Bitcoin gonna go down. It's just effed, no offense. Incredible Crypto wrote to him and said, I don't take offense to this. It comforts me knowing that this is the sentiment on the coin, with a little laughing emoji. Which is, again, the point that I was making earlier today. The fact that this sentiment is so prevalent from people in the world of crypto, this is what people are thinking of XRP. This is an indicator. Each one of these individual humans is an indicator. Absolutely. So I'm just looking forward to it, because I know what's most probable is this thing's just going to go. I don't pretend to know when, what day. It's probably going to be a Wednesday, but it's going to go. Like, whenever it goes, and it's going to be fun. We all going to be having a blasty blast. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.